Hey everybody, today I'm going to do a fun unboxing video, and what I'm looking at here is I just bought a new video camera. I know it's in the box, and this is like $100 video camera. We're going to try it out. We're going to compare it to I'm looking right now at the Canon 80D. We are going to compare these and contrast them, but first of all, let's find out what's in the box. I mean, interestingly enough, there's actually not even a name brand on this, but that's all right. So we're gonna open this up and let's see what we've got here. We have a stereo microphone manual. I have a user manual for the camera. And this is a really small box. It's really lightweight. But as we pull this out, let's see what's in here. We have a case right here. I can feel that this is the camera. We'll look at that in just a second, but in the meantime, I'm gonna look at the other pieces that come with this. We have a USB cord here. Looks like I'm sure that'll connect to the camera. I have a remote control. I've got right here, there is a little microphone. I can see that's what this is. A little on-camera microphone right here. We have, oh, looks like this is the cable probably that goes with the microphone, connecting it to the camera. Here we have a power cord that looks like, yep, it's a USB, set up for a USB power cord. We have a couple of batteries, it looks like. There we go, couple of batteries right there. And so that's it for that stuff. And then we have this, oh, lens hood. It comes with a lens hood as well. But now let's actually take a look at the camera itself. So we've got a lot of those little accessories. I'm liking this little, this little protective case. Really nice. This is very lightweight. And when I pull this out, there we go. This is our little camera. Now I want to tell you why I bought these. I actually have an event coming up where there's going to be 3 seminar rooms that are set up, and I wanted to film all of that, but at the same time I needed my DSLR cameras. Thing is, with my DSLR cameras, they all cut off at 29 minutes and 59 seconds. So on one hand, I needed an actual video camera that could run for longer without me necessarily maintaining it or watching it the whole time to catch that moment when it cuts off. Didn't really have time for that. Since I also needed 3 of them, I wanted to find something that was low cost. We've got a $100 video camera. I hope it's as good as the reviews say on Amazon. And there are some aspects that I look for in a video camera. This has some of them, not all of them. One of them is the fact that it is lightweight. That part's great. It also has a longer run time. We can put an SD card in here, so that means we can just pull the SD card and be able to get to editing. I really like, one thing I've loved about my Canon cameras has been my flip out screen. Not only does it flip out, but it also will go the other way. So if I want to be in selfie mode with my video camera, I can definitely do that. Now I know it has an external mic jack is another thing. That's, in fact, it came with this little microphone that we're gonna try out. We're actually gonna try that out too. Now the one downside that it doesn't have, that I wish it did, would be a monitor, like a headphone jack, because that's certainly can be an issue. Is your microphone on? What's going on? And can you monitor the sound? And that's fine if you can't with videos like I'm creating right here, where if I didn't have the microphone on, I could reshoot it. But if you've got those moments that you have one chance to catch it, when you have a microphone failure, it really sucks. So I would wish it had that, but you can't ask for everything with a $100 video camera. I don't even know what brand this is, which is funny. DVC, oh no, that's just a digital video camera. So we're gonna try this out. What I wanted to do is I want to kind of simulate. I have, wonderful lighting here in my office. I'm facing a window. I've got another light looking at my face. But in an environment where we're going to be in a convention center where you have nothing but overhead lights, I want to simulate and take a look at what the picture looks like. I want to compare it with the 80D, the Canon 80D, and I also want to check out the sound and the different things. So whether the camera sounds good or whether the microphone is going to be a better choice and what we need to do with that. So I'm going to get this camera all charged up and we're going to take a look and experiment. Let's check it out. Okay, so right now, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and we can compare the pictures on both of these. Right now, this is going to be the new little video camera right here. And this right here is going to be the 80D. Now I can tell from just looking at the screens that I tried to frame these up pretty close. It's not exact, we don't have the exact same like whatever the lens is that's on these. We don't have exactly the same zoom, but we're pretty close. Now, I also want to take a look at, that's of course the picture, and when I was looking at the screens, I saw that the video camera had a little bit of a bluer screen, a little bit of a bluer tinge to it, whereas the Canon had a richer, warmer yellowishness to it that I kind of liked. It looked a little darker, but of course I can't see in editing what this is going to look like. We're going to do this non-filtered at all, but I can't see until I get into editing to see how the pictures actually come out. So this is our first experiment. Next up, let's go ahead and take a look at or hear what the difference is in the microphone versus the on-camera audio. Okay, so I wanted to move back a little bit. I figured that this would be probably about the distance. I am about 8 or 9 feet apart from the camera, and I figured this will be about the distance that a speaker would be speaking at. Clearly it would be a bigger room, there would be people, you may have a different type of echo, but I think it'll be pretty close. So this right now is how this video camera sounds without having a microphone attached, and now we're going to try it with the microphone. Okay, so now I have the microphone, the powered microphone, attached to the camera. Now, I'm going to say I actually have a hate-hate relationship with powered microphones that are externally powered. I actually like microphones, if they're going to have power, I like them to come from the camera itself so I don't have to worry about it. And we will see. We're going to listen in and we're going to find out what this audio sounds like on the powered microphone. It had different little hertz, little deals on the settings, so I'm not sure which of those hertz situations does a different job, but, and maybe I do have an assistant here. Will you mark the hertz, and let's try the next one, whatever that happens to be. Okay, so this is a different hertz setting on the microphone. Clearly, the one thing that I didn't see on this camera is it doesn't have an external headphone jack, which I tend to love, and it's one of the reasons I went from an SL2 Canon over to the 80D is because of the external headphone jack. So I don't know, I have no idea how any of this sounds. I won't know until editing. Let's try that last setting on there. And there we go. So now we have the last setting, the other hertz setting that's on the microphone. We went from the top to the bottom. I can't read the top of them when I'm 8 feet away from the camera, but we're going to try these out and see if there's a significant difference in the sound. Sound is one of the most critical pieces when you are recording an event, especially, and you know, being in these seminar rooms, if sound is even more important than the picture, so I want to definitely try to get the best sound I could possibly get. So I'm, of course, filming this. I have no idea what that experiment yielded until we get into editing. So you can kind of judge for yourself. And I want to find out, of course, I am on my 80D again. This is the camera I know, like, and trust, and I've been using it for a few years now. And I know that the sound is what I'm always looking for, unless I'm going to be mic'd up, which is always a little bit better. But I'm just using the Rode Video mic with the Video Mic Pro with my 80D. I actually have a different video about that. But anyway, so, you know, judge for yourself. Drop in a comment. I'm gonna see this in editing. I'm excited to just share this with you, and let's find out, is this $100 camera gonna do the job for me to record an event and record a seminar? We're gonna definitely see. I'll see you in the editing, but drop in a comment. Let us know what you think, and if there are other videos that you would like to see me talk about with video, video marketing, any of those topics. I love to talk about all of that. So thank you so much for watching, and look forward to seeing you in another video.